And on the behalf of my esteemed school, today I am going to moderate this program. This program has been dedicated to Pandit Shiv Kumar Sharma, the world's greatest santoor artist. Today, with me, my friends Priyanka Prasad and Tanmay Sahu are here to assist me. A very hearty welcome to all of you for today's The Great Master Series program of SPIC MACAY. It is a society for the promotion of Indian classical music and culture among youth and has been contributing a lot to the youth since 1977. Today, we have with us a celebrated Hindustani classical vocalist, Guru Dr. Devendra Narayan Satpathy, Padma Shri Kiran Shethji, the founder of the society, the state coordinators, the students from different schools and colleges, the teacher coordinators, and the innumerable volunteers of the society in India and abroad. Today, we will know about the legendary Padma Keshari Guru Dr. Damodar Hotaji, an eminent Hindustani classical vocalist, and his works through his disciple, Guru Dr. Devendra Narayan Satpathy. Coming to the Great Master Series by SPIC MACAY, it is an endeavor to know about our legendary artists who have enriched the Indian music, art, and culture through their immense dedication and contribution. It provides us an opportunity to know about the dawns of the Indian classical art forms, our glorious cultural and artistic heritage, of which we are heirs. Now, I request Priyanka to introduce the legendary Guru Dr. Damodar Hotaji to the audience. Over to Priyanka.
Namaskar. Pandit Damodar Hota, an eminent Indian classical vocalist, musicalist, composer and guru in the realm of Indian classical music, was born on 25th December 1935 in Jagannath Dham, Puri, Orissa. He was an exponent of both Hindustani classical music as well as Odissi classical music. His primary research on Odissi classical music was in 1960s was a groundbreaking in uncovering the historical roots, distinct ragas, talas, and lakshanas of music. He preserved the authenticity and distinctiveness of the form through his vocal performance, teaching, scholarship, and advocacy. His father was traditional Odissi vocalist and mardana player as practiced in Jaga Akhadas of Puri. Pandit Hotaji started learning music from his mother, Srimati Dandimani Devi, and father, Sri Gopinath Hota, who was skilled in Odissi and Mardana. He also learned from his elderly musicians of Jaga Akhadas of Puri and Jagannath Temple. He lost his father at early stage and continued his higher training first both in Odissi as well as Hindustani classical music under Guru Narsinganath Khuntia. He also learned tabla and mardana from his guru, Guru Kashrinath Muduli. He did his BMS and MS from the College of Music and Fine Arts at Banaras Hindu University, recognized for his talent as a scholarship holder of Sangeet Natak Academy, SNA, Odisha. He got his doctorate degree in music, Sangeet Pravin, from Akhila Bharatiya Gandharva Mahavidyalaya. For his thesis in Odissi Sangeet Ka Parichay in Hindi, he stood first in the nation and for which he was awarded Pandit Mirashi Buba Puraskar. He learned Hindustani classical vocal music from Pandit Sangeet Martan Padma Shri, Pandit Omkarnath Thakur, the Pranav Rang, and his disciple Balwant Rai Bhatt, the Bhav Rang. His composition bears the pen name Swar Rang. He also learned tabla and mardana from his eminent artist. He belonged to the Pranav Bhav Pratiksha of Vishnu Digamba Shakha of Gwalior Gharana of Hindustani Sangeet as well as Chamunda Mundi Parampara of Puri in Udro Padhatiya Sangeet and its mother traditional Odissi music. At the age of 20, in 1968, he secured the first position in All India Sangeet Samaroh at Allahabad, which became a turning point in Guruji's life. In that function, examiners were the world's eminent musicians like Pandit Bholanath Bhatt of India, Vidwan Fateh Ali, and Amarnath Ali Khan from Pakistan. Based on lottery basis, he sang Chandrakosh, and then in the conference, he performed Rag Malkosh. There he got attentions from many news reporters who took many interviews, and then he was invited in numerous of conferences at very young age and then in abroad as well. He was also a top grade artist at Doordarshan and All India Radio and exemplified the Ashtanga Pradhan Gaiki style of Gwalior Gharana. He has also performed in USA and India both. Pandit Hotaji has been teaching music since 1963 in Gurukul tradition and was founder-in-chief of Guru Swar Rang, an institution of Hindustani classical and Udro Padatya Sangeet. He served as the head of Hindustani vocal music department and then the principal and the Utkal Sangeet Mahavidyalaya as well. From 2007 to 2016, he organized the annual Tridhara National Music Conference to spread the knowledge of Udro Padatya Sangeet alongside with two other forms of Indian classical music. In 2020, Pandit Hotaji established Sri Jagannath Institute of Udro Padatya Sangeet for research and training in Udro Padatya Sangeet and Odissi music. He produced countless students of top grade artists in both the style, and most of them are Sangeet Natak Academy awardees like Debendra Narayan Satpathy, Pandit Raghunath Sahu, and Karunakar Nayak. Chitranjan Padhi and his daughters come Hindustani classical artist Srimati Priyambada Mishra and Kalpana Padhi were also his disciples. To aid teaching and preservation, he authored numerous of books notating and discussing the practice, compositions, theory, and historical aspects of both the forms of music. Many of his books were taken as syllabus work of Orissa. Some of his publications are Hindustani Sangeet Lahari in 5 parts, Bharatiya Sangeetra Itihas in 2 parts, Sangeet Shastra in part 1, and many more. For his enormous contribution in classical music, he has been awarded the Sangeet Natak Academy and many other music-based institutions of India and abroad, like Pandit Mirashi Buva Award, the highest award of ABGM Mandal Mumbai, Kabi Samrat Upendra Bhanja Award, the highest award of Sangeet Natak Academy Orissa, Vyasa Samman 2012 by Indian Music Charitable Trust Bhubaneswar, Rajdhani Gaurav Samman 2012 by Capital Day Celebration Committee Bhubaneswar. Pandit Hotaji suffered from cardiac ailments in the last few years of his life and passed away on 5 February 2022 at the age of 86. For his enormous contribution in the field of music, he'll be always remembered forever. Thank you.
Thank you, Priyanka, for introducing the great Pandit Dr. Damodar Hotaji to the audience. Now I request my friend Tanmay Sahu from my school to introduce Guruji's disciple, come Hindustani classical vocalist Dr. Devendra Narayan Satpathy to the audience. Over to Tanmay.
Namaskar. Pandit Devendra Narayan Satpathy was born on 26 January 1956 in Odisha. His father was Pandit Duryodhan Satpathy and mother was Srimati Haramani Satpathy. He is a disciple of Pandit Dr. Damodar Hutta, top-grade vocalist of Gwalior Gharana, Pranab Pratiksha, ex-head of Department of Hindustani Vocal Music and ex-principal of Utkal Sangeet Mahavidyalaya, Odisha. He did his Sangeet Acharya in MS in Hindustani vocal music, Utkal Sangeet Mahavidyalaya, Bhubaneswar, Sangeet Vaskar, Prachina Kala Kendra, Chandigarh, and MA in Odia from Utkal University, Vani Bihar, Bhubaneswar, Odisha. He had done his PhD from Utkal University in the year 2020. The thesis was on application of music and integral study in management of stress. He is the Odisha's first national scholarship holder in Hindustani classical music from the Ministry of Culture, Government of India. As a senior research fellow, he has carried out research on stressful study of Khayal Gaiki of post-independent era. He is a Hindustani classical vocal artist of All India Radio, grade 11, composer of All India Radio, Doordarshan, music director, composer, and lyricist. He was the ex-head of Department of Music in Ramadevi Women's College, Bhubaneswar. At present, he is working as guest faculty in Sri Sri Ravi Shankar University Music Department, Odisha. During all these years, he had directed music and rendered complete work of Srimad Bhagavad Gita. He has been a playback singer in Odia films and 5 mega serials of Doordarshan. He had imparted training to thousands of students in Hindustani classical music. Some of them have achieved success as an artist of All India Radio, Doordarshan, reality shows like Indian Idol, Saregama, Voice of India, Star Voice of Odisha, Singing Superstar, Saregama, Little Champs, playback singer in Odia film industry, Media Watsuno, etc. He had rendered the composition for 72 slokas of Gita Govinda, a government of Odisha project. He participated and gave a performance with lecture cum demonstration program for ECRT and SCERT in national and state level program. Sir has rendered many composite items of Odissi music for many eminent Odissi dancers of international repute of Odisha. He had composed and given voice in many dance ballads of Odissi classical dance as a playback singer. He is an expert committee member in Ministry of Culture and many other bodies. For his contribution in the field of music, he has been felicitated and awarded some of the awards that are Odissi Sangeet Natak Academy Award 2007, Government of Odisha, Swar Samaj Seva Award, India Habitat Center, New Delhi 2017, Inter-University Youth Award, Chennai 1976, ABGM Mandal, Mumbai, Rashtriya Sangeetangya Award, Mysore, and many more. Thank you.
Thank you, Tanmay, for introducing Dr. Devendra Narayan Satpathy to the audience. On behalf of DAV Public School, Kalinga area, and the entire SPIC MACAY fraternity, I welcome you, sir, to this event. Sir, the students from our school would like to ask you a few questions about the legendary Hindustani classical vocalist Dr. Damodar Hotaji. I request you to please discuss the questions with us. So first of all, I have a question. So could you please share your experience as the disciple of the eminent vocalist Dr. Damodar Hotaji? Sir, please switch on your mic. It's off.
Hello?
Yes, sir.
Thank you all.
Thank you, sir.
In this auspicious occasion, on the memory of the great legend master, Pandit Sukumar Sharma, the greatest Santuk Badak of our country. And also, I am thankful with this prestigious occasion as a host for this program and to coordinate my Guru, Pandit Dr. Damodar Hota's life achievements and to share my feelings among you. Regarding my relationship with Dr. Damodar Hota, my Guru, I first of all pay my homage to my Guru. He is my Guru, Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Deva Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Brahma, Tasmai Shri Guru. My first relationship start with Pandit Dr. Damodar Hota with a program of All India Radio, which is a special program known as Ragarang, in which he was singing a very light classical composition based on Rag Suddhasarang in 1970. By listening his voice, I became attracted. Then I decided to become his student. And at that time, I came to know that he was the lecturer of Hindustani vocal in Utkal Sangeet Mahavidyalaya, Bhubaneswar, the government music college. I joined there in 1974 and became his disciple for 6 years. During my training, that period was a period of very, what I can tell you, that it is not comfortable to take training at that time due to so many disadvantages, like remaining at the college hostels or any facilities. So at that time, Dr. Hota, my guru, helped me a lot, and he helped me to get a scholarship from the academy for my study and encouraged me as a father, as a guide in every step of my life. He was so benevolent, and he always gave us courage and trained me very perfectly. And his love, affectionate, and compassionate heart touched my mind, spirit, everything. And I surrender myself as a disciple in her lotus feet. He was very disciplined, sincere, a hard taskmaster, and also he was very affectionate and helped everybody, every student in any types of situations comes in life. He stand by first and help a lot in facing the problems of life for the students, for the benefits of the students. And due to his grace, I have gained a little bit knowledge about the vast ocean of music that is in the field of Hindustan. I became an artist of All India Radio, Doordarshan, and I also get a chance to become a lecturer in government colleges. That is also his grace, because he has created that post by his effort, by the help of the government, and appointed us. He has appointed me as a lecturer in IT Men's College, and my life going on in this way. I cannot forget my great teachers with regards. Hello?
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir, for the answer. So also I have another question. Sir, Guru Hota ji exemplified the Ashtanga Pradhan Gayaki style of the Gwalior Gharana. Sir, can you please explain it by singing if possible?
Okay. The time is very few, but I will give a short improvisation of Ashtanga Pradhan Gayaki of Gwalior Gharana music. First of all, we have to sing the bandis, then we do alaps, then we do sargam alaps, then also we do bol alaps, bol band, bol tan, balao. In this way, there are 8 types of singing for improvisation in the presentation of Khyal. I am expressing you a little bit with examples. This rag is a afternoon rag, Gold Sai, belongs to Kalyan Khat. Chanting of Om, which is auspicious, and it is divine mantra of every Hindu musicians. Then we start Nontomala. Re da na 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 no, re da na na na, re da na na no, re da na, re da na no, re. Gwalior Gharana is the master gharana of Hindustani music, and In medieval period, Dhrupad singing was prominent in Gwalior Gharana. Mian Tansen, Swami Haridas, the legendary musicians, are Dhrupad, famous Dhrupad singer. In Dhrupad, this Nomtum Alapchari is going on. Nowadays also going on. So in Gwalior Gharana, in Khyal also, we present this Nomtum Alapchari before starting our singing. Then we sing the bandis. Peo balana lage mori akhiyan, peo balana lage mori akhiyan, peo balana lage mori akhiyan, ale bina peo mora je घबराए चैन नहीं आए घरे बाल छीन देना रहना पलना लागे मोरी आँखें. This is the style of the even this. Style, छोटे ख्याल का style चला गया. Next I will sing the antara. बेरा पति कवा ले जाके सदेशवा, बेरा पति कवा ले जाके सदेशवा, पियासा न कहियो तुम्हारी व्यथा हमारी मेलावे, पियासा न कहियो हमारी व्यथा तुम्हारी मेलावे, तुम्हारे मेलावे के बेरा पेओ बालन लागे मोरी अखियां रे पेओ बालन लागे मोरी. आकार आला This alap will be going in. So beach में in the middle we do certain sargamala. Ga ga re ma ne sa ga ga re ma pa ma re ga ga pa ma da ma ba pa sa ga pa re ga re ma ga ba re pa re ga pe o ba la na ga ge mori akhiyan re pe o ba la na ga. बोल अला बंदिश का बोल को लेकर स्वर में बिठाकर हम गाते हैं. And it was very important in Gwalior Gharana and very popular also in Gwalior Gharana. Everybody sings, every singer of Gwalior Gharana sings bol ala very perfectly. Aare peo balana balana lage mori akhiyan balana lage mori akhiyan palana lage palana lage mori akhiyan akhiyan re peo balana lage mori akhiyan re peo balana lage mori akhiyan. Then we do bant sargam. It means the division of sargam will remain in tal with lay. That is known as bant sargam. Ga 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 re ma ga pa ma ga re ma ga pa ma da ba ma ga re ma pa da ba sa da ba ma ga pa cha re sa da ba ma ga re ma ga pa re sa pa re sa pa la palana la re mori akira re peo palana la re mori akira बोल बांध जैसे ये बांध सरगम किया उसी ढंग से हम बंद इसका बोल को बांटेंगे ताल के माध्यम से पलन लागे मोरी लागे पलन लागे मोरी आगिया पलन लागे मोरी आगिया पे पलन लागे मोरी आगिया आले बिन पेओ मोरा जे घबराए कैन नहीं आए घरे बल छेन देना वैन पालन लागे मोरी आगिया बोलता पालन बोल को तान के माध्यम से हम एक्सप्रेशन देते हैं पालन लागे मोरी आगिया पालन लागे मोरी पालन लागे मोरी आगिया पालन लागे आगिया. These are bold tones, and it is one of the important provision of Gwalior Gharana, and it is special also. Only the Gwalior Gayaki, only the Gwalior vocalist, they sing bold tones. Also, we find it in Agra Gharana, but not in other Gharana. Nowadays, the musicians are assembling various essence of all the Gharanas in their Gayaki, but particularly in Gwalior Gharana, it is very important. Bold tones. Akhiya re peo balana laage mori akhiya balana laage mori akhiya peo balana laage mori akhiya are peo balana sargam down. Gare magare gane gare magare gane gare maga maga gare gare maga ma da ba sa da ba ma de gare maga ma da ba sa ni re pa sa ni re da da ba ma ba de gare maga ma da ma ba ma gare sa pe o ba la na sa ni re da gare maga ma da ba sa ni re da gare ma re ga ni ba ba ni gare ni da ba ma ba ni sa da ma ma pa ma gare ma ba ni sa da ba ma ba pa ma gare da palana laage mori akhiya palana laage mori akhiya. Then tan palana laage mori palana laage mori. These are matric tan. According to the matra we are singing, this is a tan of 3 or 4 matra. Reo balana lage mori 1 2 3 gare magare dane ga balana lage mori 1 2 3 balana la 4 matra ka tane balana lage mori balana 8 matra ka balana lage mori age re pe o balana lage This is known as Bahlav. To express an alap with force and with speed, assembling 4 or 5 notes. हमारे बिना तुम्हारी मिलाव के बिरहा वाला ला ये मोरी आगिया In this way, I have shown you 8 types of improvements used in Gwalior Gaiki, which is known as Ashtanga style. तो ये जो 8 प्रकार का एक्सप्रेशन ये विलंबित ख्याल में भी आता है और द्रुत ख्याल में भी आता है. Hello.
Thank you so much, sir, for blessing our ears. Now I would like to ask my friend Priyanka to ask of her questions.
Namaskar, sir. Sir, Pandit Damodar Hota was an eminent classical vocalist both in Hindustani classical music as well as Udro Padhatiya Sangeet. Any memorable experience with Guruji at any event that you want to share with us today?
And there are so many memorable events with my Guruji because I always get a chance to accompany with my Guru in any types of festivals when he invite me to participate with him as vocal accompaniments. So I have toured many places of all over India, like Delhi, Hyderabad, Madras, Calcutta, and so many places. And a memorable event in my life is in 1996, I got a chance from Odisha government, from the Odisha Sangeet Natak Academy, to participate in a program known as Tridhara Music Festival, organized with collaboration of Madras government and Andhra government. The Madras Music Academy and Odisha Sangeet Natak Academy, also Andhra Music Academy and Odisha Sangeet Natak Academy, both collaborated the program in which Guruji was invited to present Udra Padhatiya Sangeet, and I myself was invited to present Hindustani vocal music. So it is a pride, invitation to show my talent before the audience of Hyderabad and Madras, and again with a comparative knowledge with my Guru, great Guru, who is a great exponent of both Hindustani and Udra Padhatiya Sangeet, how to tally her talent with my expression. It was very difficult on my part. I will present the rag in a better way so that I can convince myself that I am not less important than my Guru before the audience.
Very nice.
So then what to do? At that time, you see, my guru knows all these things. And he immediately, we are living separately in different guest houses. But guru my demerits, and he immediately, without information, he came to near me and teach me Hindustani music. The rags present, he teach me, then he will go. In this way, he make me prepare to face the program, invited and helped me a lot in my presentation.
Okay, next question. Next question,
Thank you,
please.
sir. Thank you, sir, for sharing your experience. So my second question is, he was a good researcher and has published many books in both Hindustani classical music as well as Udru Padhatiya Sangeet. And some of them are being used by the students of music today as well. So please throw us some light regarding this.
He has written about 23 books. Among them, there are 12 books in Udra Padhatiya Sangeet, and then 5 books in Hindustani music, and theoretical books on 3 or 4 books he has written. But the books like Hindustani Sangeet Lahari, written by him, was a very popular and famous book for the students who started learning as a beginner without knowing classical music, how they will learn, how they can gain knowledge about rag, singing, how they will sing classical khayals, which is very difficult, which cannot be gained without Guru's grace. In this regard, Guruji has presented its small books, but it is a research book. It is completely a research book on practical application of music and how the students will learn it very easily. A child, how he will learn easily, he had written in that book. He had written the rags with alaps, tans, boltans in a very simplest way, and then he bound it through tal, la, etc., and given very beautiful bandis of our traditional gharana, of famous musicians. And that book is very popular among students and among the teachers also. The teacher who were not disciples of Dr. Damodar Hota, they also purchased that book, and by the help of that book, they are also giving guidance to students in many places of Orissa.
I think, sir, it is in Oriya script.
It is in Oriya script also. It is in Oriya, and it is very much helpful for the Oriya students. And he has written this book only for the Oriya students, how the Oriya students will learn. Yes, yes, madam.
Yes, it is in, I think, sir, Hindustan Sangeet Lahari is in Oriya script also.
Yes, yes, Oriya scripts. And it is very scientific and very easy for learning. And Udra Padhatiya is his own creation, and he has given all the improvisation, how the Udra Padhatiya Sangeet will be developed. He has given in his book through the improvisation of rag, bandis, prabandha, traditional paramparik, traditional song ko collection karke, assimilating all these things. He had written that books with Swaralipi. That is also very much grateful for the future, for the present, and it is always the best contribution of Dr. Damodar Hota to our Orissan culture. I always regard my guru as Pandit Bhatkhande. He is the Bhatkhande of Orissa music. Just Bhatkhande, Pandit Bhatkhande ji जैसे.
Okay, next question.
पद्धति किए थे 1900 में. Like following his footprints, Dr. Damodar Hota also had written so many books for Udra Padhatiya Sangeeta and Hindustani Sangeet.
Thank you so much, sir. for enlightening with your knowledge. Over to Tanmay.
Namaskar, sir. I would be very grateful if you could answer these few
Hello,
questions of
Anushka.
mine.
Hello.
Yes,
At the
ma'am.
age of 20,
Hello?
At the age of 20 in 1968, he secured the first position in All India Sangeet Samaroh at Allahabad. In that function, the
please.
Pandit Bholenath Bhatt of India and Vidwan Fateh Ali and Amanat Ali Khan Sahib from Pakistan were the examiners. He must have told you about the same. Please say his experience about that, sir.
Hello.
Hello, madam. Madam? It was the event of 1958. Guruji?
Am I audible?
Guruji, as a student of BHU, had got a chance to participate in All India Music Competition, classical vocal music competition organized at Allahabad, and he had joined there. He had joined there in the special group to perform in the competition. But the tal given to him at that time, it was on Jumra and Tilwada like this. And Guruji the group was on Koshang, and Guruji was not known. Very good Koshang Raga at that time because he was a student of 4th year. So he requested his Guruji Padma Shri Pandit Balwant Rai Bhatt to compose a song, and Bhattji composed a song on Rag Chandrakosh, which was very nice and rendered it very beautifully, prominently in that competition. And it was amazing. It was amazing and so powerful that Amanat Ali and Fateh Ali, they became overwhelmed. And they expressed their blessings, their wholeheartedness by the performances of Pandit Dr. Damodar Hota, and blessed him to become a veteran artist for the future. And it was a very great grace for Dr. Hota as a young, enthusiastic artist. By their courage, and he became an exponent in the field, and his Guruji also was highlighted by the program of Dr. Damodar Hota in all over India. Pandit Balwant
Thank you
Rai
so much.
was also highlighted in all over India that he has produced such an powerful, excellent, and exponent vocalist, young vocalist in that generation.
Thank you so much, sir. My second question is that please say something about the then musicians of the Jaga Akhadas of Puri and the Jagannath temple from whom Guruji learned his childhood stage. How it is different from the present style?
This topic is not related to me because Udrapaditya Sangita and Jaga Akhada Sangita is total a form of traditional Odissi classical music. I do not know traditional Odissi classical music or Jaga Akhada Sangita. But according to Guruji, that the Jaga Akhada Sangita is our own music, which was prevalent in the period of Raja Ramchandra Dev from 1568 to 1803. At that time, Raja Ramachandra Dev established Jaga, Akhada, Karwar, and Sasan in Orissa to protect Jagannath's culture, to protect Orissan culture. He had established all these things. And in those Jaga, Akhada, our traditional Odissi music of the then form were in practice, in which exponent in the field of music, especially vocal music and instrumental music like Mardala, and also other types of music related to Sri Jagannath Mandir, in which Gita Govinda, then Jadano, Bhajano, all these things, which are known as temple music. All these musics were practiced in that Jaga Akhada to protect the culture of Orissa, our own music, which is known as traditional Odissi music. So that song was the original song of our Odissi music, which is now changed. When it is changed? It is changed after independence. After independence, the Jaga Akhada culture was ruined and no patronage was at that time given due to the British government. Under the administration was going on through British government, and slowly that culture was demolished. Only musicians like some of the famous musicians like Harihar Pratyari, Bhimsen Pratyari, Shyam Sundar Kar, Pandit Nrsimhanath Khuntia, they, with their effort, with their sacrifice, survived this music in the Jaga Akhada culture. And Dr. Damodar Hota learned Jaga Akhada music from Pandit Nrsimhanath Khuntia and Kasinath Mudali. And the Sangit, definitely the music, traditional music of Orissa is separate from Hindustani music. I can sing also, I can show you. Just like a champu, I can demonstrate to you.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Gupate Sina Mutote Pacharu Chi Gupate Sina Mutote Pacharu Chi Badi Padi Varu Vyathago Sangata Golani Tola Kotha. This is our traditional music, and it is belongs to Tappa style of singing of Orissa. In Hindustani music, there is a very crude singing style which is known as Tappa. In Punjab, in the region, we will find many types of Tappa singers, which is very based on fast tan and crude tans. And this type of singing in Orissa is equivalent to that Tappa. I have listened from my Guruji this song, and it is belongs to Champu. But nowadays, after independence, when All India Radio come to existence, then music was changed, and music was completely affected by the present system of music, and musicians tried to copy those things like musicians. But I can give you example by singing how they have copied the songs. But I will not tell you all these things.
Okay, sir. Next question.
Hello?
Mayur, please ask your questions. Mayur, are there any technical issues? So
Hello.
I would like to
Hello,
ask.
Anushka.
Yes, ma'am.
हाँ, now actually we are running out of time. सर आपको बहुत अच्छा लगा सुन के, और भी मन करता है सुनने के लिए, तो फिर नेक्स्ट प्रोग्राम में हम करेंगे. अभी हम वीडियो प्ले करेंगे सर का, थोड़ा टाइम से हम. हाँ, तो अनुष्का यू प्लीज. हाँ, थैंक यू मैडम, थैंक यू सर, नमस्कार. और वो वीडियो प्ले करने के लिए टेक्निकल टीम को रिक्वेस्ट करो.
Yes, ma'am. Now I request the technical team to please play the video. And it is a request to all of you to please listen to it carefully and quietly. Also, I'd like to request all to put their audios and videos off. Over to the technical team.
Thank you.
Come फरमाइश किया है कि माँ चमके बिजलिया अड़ा चौका में अपने घराने का पुरानी चीज पेश करने के लिए राग मेघ
That was indeed a treat to the eyes. Now, before inviting our respected teacher coordinator, Mrs. Krishna Satpathy, Krishna Mohanty, to propose the vote of thanks, we especially thank the entire team of SPIC MACAY for giving us the chance to host this program on behalf of our students as well as faculties. Special thanks to Dr. Pratima Mishra for introducing us and helping us to host this program. Ma'am, thanks a lot. Now I invite our respected teacher coordinator to propose the vote of thanks.
Namaskar.
Over to Krishna, ma'am.
A very good afternoon to one and all. It gives me an immense pleasure to deliver the vote of thanks for the wonderful event to all the dignitaries assembled here. I, Mrs. Krishna Mohanty, a teacher of DAV Public School, on behalf of the entire institution, I would like to extend my heartfelt gratitude to our esteemed guest, Dr. Devendra Narayan Satpathy, retired professor of music, Sri Sri University, and a veteran Hindustan vocalist. Thank you, sir, for your presence, inspiring words, and excellent presentation and highlighting on the musical career of Dr. Damodar Hota. I would like to thank Mr. S.K. Bhui, ARO of DAV Institution, Odisha Zone 2, Zone D, cum principal of the host school, DAV Kalinga. Sir always takes keen interest in the all-round development of our student. I also thank you from the bottom of your heart for giving me an opportunity to speak on this occasion. Here, I also want to highlight one thing. DAV Kalinga, DAV Public School MCL Kalinga area has created several stories of exemplary success and has many a reason to smile. It is not located in the heart of the city, but definitely is a heartthrob of the coal city of Odisha. DAV Kalinga is a legend by itself. Meticulous career building, distinct discipline, and integral intelligentsia and unbelievable co-curricular activities graph all put together to a fantastic coordination make up DAV Kalinga. Next, my sincere thanks to Dr. Pratima Mishra, retired scientist, CSIR, IIMT for guiding, supporting, and helping the student associates. I'd also like to thank respected Dr. Kiran Sethi, retired professor of IIT, who have blessed our students with his presence and supporting our student participants. A big round of applause and thanks to all the student participants. I must thank the teacher coordinators, the organizing team of SPIC MACAY, the technical team, the audience, and the volunteers of SPIC MACAY for working hard to make the program successful one. I would also like to thank Anand Bajaj Foundation, SRF Foundation, Lal Family Foundation for their support. Without you, this program would not have been possible. Once again, I thank one and all present here. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, we'll end the program now.